Well, good morning. Today we are in Dublin, Port of Dún Laoghaire, which is for Dublin. Now, I've got major plans for today. We might end up going to a museum. I think there's a nice museum that we've seen on the internet called Epic. That looks quite interesting, so we might end up going there. Have a little walk around Temple Bar, that sort of area, I think. Got a few things I need to pick up from the shops as well. Been to Dublin quite a few times over the years. I wouldn't say I know it well, but I've done most of the touristy sort of thing. There's plenty of times at the Guinness Museum and all that kind of thing. That's always good if you fancy something like that. But yeah, the only pain today is the fact that we are not docked. We're having to tender. It's actually a 20 to 30 minute tender, so that's a heck of a long time bouncing around in the little tender boat. So that's what it says in the sheet anyway. So hopefully it'll be a little bit quicker than that. Always a bit of a pain, especially as you've got to get a ticket to wait to get on the tender boat. Bit of a pain, but go off and see what Dublin's like. Bit of a rookie mistake really. We've had to wait about sort of 3/4 of an hour to get on the water taxi. So yeah, newbie mistake there. What I should have done is come down, got a ticket, then gone for breakfast and would have been good to go. So I make these mistakes so you don't have to. Never mind, sure it'll be worth it. Finally getting on the tender. Love me tender. Love me tender. Tender. Sometimes. Like a free trip. A free boat trip. We're off the tender and we're in Dún Laoghaire, so it was quite nice. I actually really enjoyed that tender. It wouldn't have been quite as much fun if it was raining, but yeah, it was good. So we're now going to find a way of getting into Dublin. So there's a couple of different options. You can get a bus. I think we're probably going to get the train, which I think is called the Dart. Let's see. That's my thoughts at the moment, but we'll just see what the queue's like, and maybe if there's a bus waiting, might jump on that. Could get a taxi, but it doesn't really seem worth it. It's not. There's no point really. I'll just use public transport. So. Yep, so we decided to get the Dart, which is the train in. €4 return. Can't go wrong for that. They go every 30 minutes, so yeah, it's good. Apart from this problem with the train, they can't get the doors open, but if the doors open and it moves, it's worth it. And the name says Dart, but I don't think we're darting anywhere, so first of all the train was broken, they couldn't get the doors open. Now they've ordered another one, so fingers crossed we'll eventually get to Dublin. We're going to run out of time actually, to be honest. We've got a huge amount of time here anyway, so it's a bit of a shame, but oh well, these things happen. That's what happens when you travel, isn't it? And we're in Dublin. Very wet Dublin. It took about half an hour on the Dart when it did actually go. It's not that far, but there's just so many stops. It seems to stop everywhere. So anyway, we're here now. It's absolutely chucking it down, which wasn't forecast, but never mind. We're just crossing the River Liffey even. We're going to go off to this museum that we've been told is supposed to be one of the best museums in Europe. All about Irish immigration. That sounds a bit dull, but apparently it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we'll see. made it to the Epic Museum, which is supposed to be about Irish history, about the Great Famine. It bills itself as the #1 tourist attraction in Europe, which is quite a bold claim. I'm sure like the Eiffel Tower and a few others might have something to say about that, but obviously it must have been voted for it. So yeah, let's go and have a look around and learn a little bit of Irish history. Well, that was excellent. I really would recommend having a look around that if you've got time. Say if you've not been to Dublin before, there might be some more obvious things that you want to do, like the Guinness Museum and all that kind of thing, and maybe take more of a look around the city. And we've only got limited time really, but because we've been here a couple of times before, I wanted to try something different. But it's good because it gives you a big immersion into Irish history at some pretty tough times, and then it brings you right up to date, sort of what they're doing in the media and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it's brilliantly done, to be fair. Good museum. You need to give a good couple of hours. We watched all the videos and everything like that, so yeah, allow about 2 hours, but yeah, definitely recommended. Grafton Street is very busy. I have no idea how Ed Sheeran managed to find a girl on this street. It's absolutely bonkers. Just want to get back to the ship. It's too busy. There you go, to Euro. This is Trinity College, where people far more intelligent than me go to school. Yeah, beautiful old buildings, stunning. Dublin's just full of them, that's beautiful. Yeah, and there's Lecky, the man famed with inventing electricity. Just stole Rachel's joke there. Well, that was a lovely day in Dublin. Nice to do something different that I hadn't seen before. Come to the museum and then we had a little bit of time to go around Temple Bar. Pretty easy to get to really from Dún Laoghaire. So we jumped on the train, I think it was about €4, so it was platform 1 coming out, platform 2 coming back, and they go about every 15 minutes, so that was fine, pretty easy to be honest with you. So yeah, that was great. Really enjoyed that, and then on to the next port. If you enjoyed that, then please do hit subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.